Hello everyone, we have Mr. Sachin Deshpande with us from InnoBytes. So, sir, can you tell me what were your key takeaways from this discussion?
Yeah, sure. So the thing is that it was a very nice discussion. First of all, Unis Robotics basically have arranged a very nice roundtable wherein we had people from different diverse kind of backgrounds, and it was a good kind of interaction where we talked about different challenges which are there for robots and cobots to be implemented in Indian industry, as well as what are the opportunities which are there in this particular areas. So it was overall a very good discussion, and there are a lot of takeaways which we'll take from here and try to be. And would like to have a partnership with probably Universal Robotics, where probably we can help in those journey when they can fulfill whatever they want.
Like, how can these kind of forums take the industry discussion of robotics ahead?
Yeah. See, the thing is that as far as robotics is concerned, as far as Indian industry is concerned, it's early days, right? So there are certain industries like automotive, probably it's a natural thing wherein it will go for robots or cobots to have. But there are other industries like pharma, wherein probably they are catching up, right? And there are a lot of opportunities which are there in those industries. As well as there are also other industries like probably, let's say, chemical, or for that matter, let's say, food processing, right? These are the emerging kind of industries, right, which are there because if you know, right, India is a agri culture kind of economy, and there are a lot of potential for even food processing industry. So that is one of the industries also wherein it can be think about implementing.
There was a lot of discussion about how MSMEs face issues adopting the robotics.
Right.
So, how do you see Indian MSMEs taking it up, automation and robotics?
So one of the important thing for MSMEs to adopt is a cost, right? It's a very high value or high ticket size for them, right? So unless and until probably there is a mandate from their OEMs, right? They would not like to go for it, right? So probably let's say if there is a support in terms of let's say finance, right, or in terms of let's say providing the technology, I think it's a probably a huge challenge, right? So for MSMEs to adopt, I think they would require kind of a support for as far as finance is concerned and as well as the talent is concerned, because our other challenge is talent, right? This requires specialized talent, and specialized talent come at a huge price, right? And probably they would not in a position to afford that kind of a talent. So in that particular case, also that is one of the challenge which we have. So it is more of let's say the tier one kind of companies, big companies, if they want their suppliers to be adopting robots or cobots, I think they would also need to help them in that particular journey, and then probably it will take.
We had a lot of discussions about the trends and innovations.
Right.
So, which trend are you most excited about when it comes to robotics and automation?
So now I will see robotics or cobots cannot be only work in isolation. Though there would be an integration of robotics, then probably AI. Not only AI, now we are talking about Gen AI, right? And so that is a kind of a thing. Then also Internet of Things. So there is a lot of culmination of different technologies with which robots and cobots has to synchronize, right? And that's where the huge innovation would take into play, right? There'll be certain areas wherein probably robot design of the robots has to be changed, right? Or how robots or cobots are operating right now, it would completely change, right? So entirely depends on they also robots and cobotics companies has to also rethink about how they can probably adopt to this particular new changes and get it incorporated into their products.